people who you know are over there. Your freaking stupid Uncle Louie or whatever, they're dumb. They're not like high-level thinkers. They're not academic people. They're not intellectual people. They're the freaking lowest of our low.
A high school teacher in California caught slamming our service members in an anti-military rant in the classroom. One of the kids in the classroom recorded it. Listen.
If you joined the military, it's because you had no other option. Because you didn't take care of business academically, because your parents didn't love you enough to push you, and then you didn't love yourself enough to push yourself. Parents even encourage it sometimes because they want to get you off of their ass. They want to get your grandma and grandpa off of their ass because their grandson's a piece of.
Wow. Those comments have a lot of people enraged, including our next guest, whose son, Navy SEAL Karen Vaughn, was killed fighting for our great country. There's his picture back in 2011 when his helicopter was shot down in Afghanistan. He had just celebrated his 30th birthday and he left behind 2 young children. Joining me now is Aaron's mother, Karen Vaughn. Karen, we've been playing those sound bites from the teacher all morning, and that's the first time I've heard those clips where he's saying parents who don't love their kids allow them to sign up for the military. What are your thoughts as a mother who sacrificed everything?
You know, Ainsley, people like Mr. Salcido, I've learned in life that people like him mock things that they don't understand. And what I would like to say to him, if I could speak to him directly this morning, and I pray somehow that he sees this, is that the war fighter, the big difference between he and an American warfighter is this. It's not what's up here, Ainsley, as you well know, because intellect has nothing to do with what causes a man or a woman to choose a life of service and sacrifice. As we know, people in the wake of 9/11 flocked to the recruiters' offices from all areas of this nation, from Wall Street, from Hollywood, from all sorts of profitable businesses, as did my son, just moving into an extremely lucrative career. What the difference is not intellect, it's what's here in their heart. And it's something Mr. Salcido does not understand, and that's the heart of a warrior. See, people like him, for some reason, they seem to believe that America just exists, our safety and our security just exists in this mysterious realm, and it just continues and continues mysteriously. They do not understand, and they're never forced to realize that it exists off of the pain and the blood and the sacrifice of war fighters who are willing to put themselves between us and the danger that wants to destroy or damage our nation. You know, many in this nation want to reap the benefits of being part of a free society, but few, Ainsley, understand that those benefits have a cost. And people like Mr. Salcido, I've challenged him personally. I've reached out to him on social media, and I've challenged him personally to meet me at Arlington National Cemetery, Section 60, grave marker 9927, where the remains of my son lie. I've challenged him personally to meet me there, and I mean this sincerely, to meet me there and let's have a dialogue and exchange about this, because it's time that this dialogue begin. It's time that we start having a sincere conversation about what it requires to keep America safe, that it's not some ethereal thought process that keeps us free and gives him the right to say these things to a classroom full of influential students who are just forming their opinions about a free society.
That's what's gotten a lot of our viewers, Karen. We're getting responses because these are kids. Here's a teacher that is supposed to be a role model and is slamming our military men and women. And some of those kids that were in the classroom have relatives that are fighting for our country. And he's saying this to the children.
Exactly. And you know, that's a good point. And Ainsley, I've also put a challenge out on Facebook that has really gotten a lot of positive attention. I'm really glad for that, because I've also challenged the El Rancho School District to bring me to their school. I think that those students deserve a counter challenge to what they've been hearing in their classroom.
Oh, I agree.
And I would also like to invite a lot of my wounded warrior veterans to come with me, so that we can speak honestly to those students about the real heart of a patriot, what causes a man or a woman to sacrifice themselves for the freedom that each of us get to enjoy. And remember this too, Ainsley, I hope that, not you, because I know you know this, I know your heart, but I want our viewers to remember that most of these kids who are being told these things by teachers like Mr. Salcido, weren't even born on 9/11
Yeah.
or were still in diapers, to say the least. And so it's our job as people who were here for those horrific events that started this war and that were here at the beginning of this war. And let me say one other thing about his comments, if I may. It is true. He has one fact, that we have not been able to defeat this enemy in 16 years, 17 years of this war. But let me say, as you well know, what my husband and I have been fighting for the past 6 years since our son died, it is not because our war fighters are not capable. It is because our leaders have not had the will to win this war, Ainsley. And that is a statement I would like to make in the wake of all of these comments.
Do you think
that are
this leader
floating around
does?
out there. I do think this leader does. I do.
Thank you so much.
And I wish he'd come and speak to more Gold Star parents about winning this war.
Well, maybe he will. Maybe he'll listen to this message. I hope that you get in touch with that teacher, and we as a country can pray for him and pray that his thought process changes, because it seems that he needs that. And I just thank you for your sacrifice. I'm a mother. I cannot imagine what that day was like when you got that call or that knock on the door. So our thoughts, our prayers are with you, and we thank you for making that ultimate sacrifice. And your son is a hero, a war fighter. Thank you. God bless you, Karen.
He was an amazing human being.
Thank
you, Ainsley.
How are the kids?
They're doing wonderful. Their mom is she's just such a good mom. She's done such a good job with them.
Good.
They're
All right.
amazing.
Thanks, Karen. God bless you.
Thank you.